Not 100%, but he's going to give it a go. Carter, thank you so much for playing in goal last night. You did a heck of a job. Really appreciate the effort you gave. Made a ton of saves. Thank you again for covering while Stones were covering. Here are your captains and 2 assistant captains moving in. Hopefully the legs aren't too tired from playing last night down in the Springs. And a happy early birthday to number 23 there, Bob Dobson. Turns 16 tomorrow. Watch out, everyone. He's going to be driving. And I'm going to go on mute here for the rest of the warm-ups, and I'll be back. go Gus! All right, Noah! Let's go Stone! Woo! Let's go Mustangs! Probably, he's always there. Yeah. All right, here we go, folks. Marco heading to the face-off circle. Draw comes out to the boards, trickles into the Mullen zone and back out. Good job by Alex keeping it out, takes a big check in the process. Here comes Aspen. Good job by the defense to get a stick on that one. Noah sends it down. Yeah, good check there. Let's go Mustangs. Puck staying in the zone. Coming around the boards. And that's going to trickle out past Gus. Oh, Peter gets nailed. And that's a goal off the rebound. Stone got his hand whacked there. That's not a good start, letting the odd man rush. That's okay, we got plenty of time here. Come on, Mustangs! And Luke Brotherson in the face-off circle. Good job by Elliott there. Steering the puck out, and that's gonna go all the way down the ice for an icing. Yeah. Yep. And puck's still in the zone here along the boards. Luke. And then got Carter, who just played a game, and that shot in is saved for a face-off in the defensive zone. Line change for the Mustangs. Luke's going off there. Tada's in the circle. Face off along the boards. Tada comes out with it. And Tada gets it back. Skating it out of the zone. In on goal. And he's going to cover that up. So face off in the offensive zone coming up here for the Mustangs. And Aspen wins that face off. Carries the puck down, sends it in along the boards. Carter pushes that forward. Good job by Tada there on the check. Pass to center ice is intercepted, but a good check there by Carter. Taking the Aspen player off the puck and another icing. So the faceoff is going to come back into the Mullen defensive zone. And Marco on the faceoff. Aspen wins that one, plays it along the boards behind the goal. Centering pass gets blocked by Peter. Marco trying to take the puck out to center ice, and he's got it. He's bringing it into the zone with two Aspen players on him, and somehow Marco still has the puck. Aspen clears the zone. Mullen sends it right back in. Noah on the forecheck, but Aspen takes it out, skates it through the neutral zone into Mullen territory. Marco gets a big check, but Aspen loses the puck, and it's going to come out of the zone, and they're going to get reset. Oh, Marco with a great steal with his hand there. Looks like someone was offside, so the face-off is just outside the blue line. Luke in at the circle for the face-off. And that's going to shoot all the way back into the Mullen defensive zone. Carter sends that cross ice, clears the zone. Puck's at center ice. Aspen picks it up, sends it back into their zone. And then they send it to center ice. Elliott's got it along the board, steers it forward to Dobby. Dobby clears the zone. Aspen's getting reset. Puck comes out of the zone again, and Aspen brings it right back in. Elliott takes a shot. Aspen with the puck behind the net, trying to center it. Blocked by the defenseman, and Carter's coming out with it. He's looking for Dobby. Dumps it into the zone, and they're headed off for a line change. Pearson on the forecheck there, comes out to Elliott. Elliott sends it cross ice to the red line, and Jack tries to put it into the zone, and it hits the bench. So we'll have a face-off just outside the Mullen defensive zone. Tada in on the face-off circle, and that's going to shoot across the glass and into the Aspen defensive zone. Mullen on the forecheck, but Aspen clears the zone. Aspen bringing up the puck with speed, and Stone with a glove save there. And that puck is going to come out to the boards, and here comes Tada flying down the ice. Tada gets checked down into the ice, and the puck's going to shoot back out of the zone into the Mullen zone. Good job by Peter staying on it, but Aspen gets control. That shot goes wide of the net. And Mullen's going to clear the zone there. There won't be icing on that. And Nolan's in on the forecheck with the puck behind the Aspen goalie. Puck's along the boards. Mullen trying to keep possession. Comes out of the zone, Elliott. Elliott can't control. Trickles back into the Mullen zone. Aspen with the puck. Aspen cycling. Oh, and that redirection comes off Stone's pad, and Mullen clears the zone for an icing. They'll get reset. And Marco's going to head into the face-off circle here with the face-off in the Mullen defensive zone. Puck goes behind. Aspen tries centering it. Carter blocks that. Looks like with his skate. Puck along the boards. Marco comes around the goal with it. Oh, and a turnover right in front of the net. And Aspen puts it top shelf. Yeah, Stone's not happy about that one. Turnover just 5-6 feet from the goal. Can't be doing that. And a big check by Luke there at center ice. He steers the puck forward towards Aspen's defensive zone. Dobby on the forecheck. Luke loses control, trying to get it back. Peter clears it from our zone to Luke, and Luke's going to send that down the ice. No icing called there. Aspen sends that to center ice. Peter takes it and dumps it into the zone. Tata going in on the forecheck. Puck along the boards. Aspen clears and pushes it forward into the Mullen zone. Tata takes control, makes a nice move, and he's skating around that attacker. Passes it to Jack, who clears the zone. Aspen brings it right back in now, and they've got a 2-on-1. And that goes off the post. Dangerous play on the 2-on-1. And there's another player just hanging out in front of the goal. Another point-blank range shot that goes in 3-0 now. 7 minutes into the period. Marco in on the face-off. And Noah puts that into the zone. Aspen clears past Elliott. He's going to have to get back and chase. Gets control, sends it along the boards to Carter. Noah clears, but to Aspen. Marco gets a stick on the pass. And here comes Carter into the zone. Takes a shot. Steered wide by the goalie. Puck still in the zone. Mullen looking for a chance here. And Elliott keeps it into the zone. Marco takes control. Marco gets checked and put down onto the ice. Puck behind comes out to the blue line, and Aspen's looking to attack here. Puck gets cleared out of the zone. Mullen on a line change. Aspen dumps it back into the Mullen defensive zone. And here comes Carter skating the puck out. Dumps it into the Aspen defensive zone. Mullen on the attack here. Oh, Dobby with the centering pass. No one there to connect to. That was a good opportunity and a good pass by Dobby. Pearson in with Luke. Carter keeps the puck from coming out of the zone and dumps it right back in. Great job by Carter there to keep on the attacking zone. But Aspen's going to get control and skate it out. Good check there by the Mustangs on the attacker, and the puck comes out of the zone. Dobby coming off for a line change. Aspen on the attack again, but Mullen steals the puck. Tata cycling behind the net. Pearson intercepts that, sends it to the boards. Puck still in the Mullen defensive zone, and Aspen can't keep it in. They're going to try to send it in, but Peter intercepts it with his glove, sends it down and plays it along the boards. Tata picks it up. Aspen gets it back. And that's going to be a clear by Jack that goes all the way down for an icing. 7:12 left in the first period. Mullen's waiting for an extra player. Now apparently Elliott's going to the box. Not sure what the call is there, yeah. I don't know. But apparently Aspen's gonna get a power play here and no one knows why. Maybe too many men? It's just odd that they would call that on a whistle. No idea. Yeah.
It's on the bench when it happens. Unsportsmanlike behavior.
Oh, unsportsmanlike. Someone must have said something that was not very nice. Well, now the referee is motioning back to one of the Aspen players who was coming off the ice. Another shot in on goal, save made by Stone. Puck's gonna come out of the zone. Aspen has to get reset. Good check there by Marco. And that puck's gonna clear, and Aspen player trips, or slips rather. Ice is slippery. And now Mullen here with a little bit of an attack on the penalty kill. Here comes Marco. He's got Noah on the wing. And Aspen's gonna dump the puck into the zone. They still don't have the clock showing the time on. And we're back on 5-on-5. I am not sure what happened there. Ooh, Aspen with the shot that goes wide. So they called an unsportsmanlike, and Elliott's in the box. But we're still 5-on-5. And that is a shot by Carter. It's going to be icing. Yeah. Almost put it on goal. .5:45 left in the first period. 3-0 Aspen. Puck comes out of the zone along the boards. It's like, good job by Vincent there. And Tada's going to skate it into the zone and dump it in. He'll come off for a line change. Vincent's still skating after him on the forecheck, and here comes Dobby giving him a little help. Aspen brings it out to center and into the Mullen zone. Good clear there by Jack. Aspen comes right back with it. Oh, and Jack and the other player clipped each other. Aspen controls in the Mullen zone. Oh, and a good job there by Gus to steal the puck. Gus sends it forward to Vincent. He sends it to Dobby. Puck's along the lower boards here. Aspen trying to get it into the zone. Gus steals it again, and Gus says, I'm going to take it myself and skate around you. Nice job by Gus there. Oh, and a trip there, but no call. Dobby gives him a little shove after. Yeah, you're not going to give him the call. He's going to give you a shove. Peter clears the zone. Aspen puts it back in, but they were offside and needed to get reset. Good job by Peter. Sends it to Vivian. Vivian sends it across ice against the board. And that is going to be sent down, but icing was waved off. Oh, and that was a near steal by Nolan. That would have been nice. And there's an offside by Aspen. Luke in the face-off circle for the Mustangs. Vincent comes on. Face-off back to Aspen. They dump it into the Mullen zone. Aspen tries to center it, intercepted. Vincent clears the zone, sends it down the ice. That'll be an icing. And face-off one there by the Mustangs. Vivian plays it along the boards. Luke jumps in, giving her a hand with the check. And that's going to come out. Shot on goal is steered wide by Stone. Clearing attempt is going to come out of the zone, and Aspen's going to get reset. And 25 tries to skate it through three Mustangs who make the stop. And that's going to get cleared out of the zone. All the way down for another icing. 2:51 left in the first period. Oh, and a player just trips and falls. Ice must be extra slippery here tonight. Dobby in on the face-off for the Mustangs. And pucks along the boards. Tada controls. Clearing attempt gets kept in by Aspen. Aspen with a shot that goes wide. Puck behind the goal. Carter trying to keep control. Gets it stolen, but takes it right back. Aspen now cycling the puck around. That shot attempt doesn't connect. Mullen clears the zone. Nolan up on the forecheck, and Nolan deflects that. But Aspen still controls. They send it into the zone where Tata clears. Jack and Dobby on the puck. They can't control. Aspen brings it back into the zone. And that shot's going to go wide. Aspen continues to control the puck. Jack's going to clear that one all the way down for another icing with a minute 39 left in the first period. Let me stabilize my camera, folks. And Marco wins the face-off. Peter tries to clear, intercepted by Aspen. Centering pass, and the save was made, and the rebound was put in. Four 4-0 now for Aspen with a minute 32 left. And Mullen's going to get a chance here. Marco on the forecheck along with Noah. Be nice to see Mullen generate some offense here before the end of the period, but Aspen's going to take it away and skate it out of the zone. And Stone makes that save. Boy, too many shots. Try to control those a little better. Oh, another turnover there by the Mustangs. A good job getting a stick on the puck. Noah and Carter fighting for it along the boards. Just under 40 seconds. A little bit of a scrum. Aspen with the centering pass. Vivian clears it to the boards. Alex takes a hit, but gets right back up. Carter's going to clear that with 18 seconds. Icing's waved off. Marco in on the forecheck. Manages to get the puck off the stick, but Aspen still controls. And that's going to go past Vivian. Icing is waved off with 2 seconds. And that'll be the end of the period. That was a tough one. Not much offense so far tonight for the Mustangs. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the second period here. Hopefully the Mustangs can bring a little energy. Definitely a challenge playing 2 nights in a row.